Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, happy Friday, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock on this Friday afternoon. I'm Nick Oresco. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy night at the Big E with the beautiful weather in store. Let's take a look at traffic. If you are heading to West Springfield this afternoon and evening with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis.
Here we are, sunshine and warm air again today, and traffic, we've got some slowdowns here. I-91 northbound from Long Meadow into downtown is running slow. You can see that the 291 merge is also slow. So we're starting to see this could, as Nick mentioned, perhaps be some Big E traffic for Friday night. And also just the evening commute getting underway a little bit earlier than average. You can also see some slow going eastbound on the Mass Pike near Ludlow. Otherwise, we're in pretty good shape. Let's take a look at temperatures right now. 81 Springfield, 85 in Greenfield, 76 Northampton, and 79 in Orange and Westfield. Clouds and radar showing mostly clear skies, setting up for a clear night here tonight. Cooler over the weekend. We'll update with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
All right, Brian, thank you. Now to our top stories at 4 o'clock. Dangerousness hearings will be held next week for two suspects charged in connection with brazen drive-by shootings in Springfield that happened back in July. 22-year-old Douglas Moss and 21-year-old Brennan O'Connor, both of Springfield, are due in court on Monday and Tuesday. The third suspect, 22-year-old Joseph Rossi of Southwick, has been in custody since his arrest back in July. All three men are facing charges of armed assault to murder in connection with the incident recorded in this video. At least 4 homes and 2 vehicles were hit by gunfire. Thankfully, no people were wounded. A Springfield man was arrested Thursday for possessing 2 illegal firearms. According to Springfield police, members of their firearms investigation unit arrested 20-year-old Samuel Irenes Colon in connection with an ongoing firearms investigation. Officers carried out a search of his home on Cannon Circle around noontime Thursday. Detectives recovered 2 illegal guns. One had no serial number, and the other was a large capacity firearm. They detained Colon and 2 other suspects who were later released. Colon is facing illegal gun charges. In Hadley, a driver almost hit a student while they were crossing the road to catch their school bus this morning. Take a look. Hadley police shared this video to social media. It shows the school bus stopped on Rocky Hill Road with its stop sign out, and as the student enters the roadway to cross the street, a car coming in the opposite direction just misses the child. Authorities are looking to identify the driver of that car. If you have a camera close to the road that can help identify the driver, you're asked to call the Hadley Police Department. We have that number right there on your screen. The Westover Air Force Base in Chicopee is issuing a loud noise warning for the city and surrounding areas ahead of a training exercise Saturday. The base said on Facebook the loud noises may sound like simulated automatic weapons firing and explosions echoing. The training exercise will last from 1 in the afternoon until 6 in the evening on Saturday. Well, back now with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. It looks like, Brian, a fantastic weekend in store.
Yeah, looking good. Just a few scattered clouds around, low humidity, temperatures in the 70s. Let's take a look now. We've got clear air. What we've had now is the leading edge of some cooler air has pushed through the valley. The real change in temperature is not going to happen until later on tonight, but that change is happening. That has cleared out the clouds that we had earlier today, and now it's blue sky up and down the valley. And we're expecting a clear night here tonight, 4 o'clock this afternoon. In fact, the Belchertown Fair opens its gates momentarily, so should be a beautiful night for the Belchertown Fair. High school football, whatever you've got planned. Notice clear skies here at 8 o'clock tonight through midnight. Evening temperatures will be in the 60s and 50s, we expect. Overnight lows will be in the 40s. There may even be some spots that get as cool as the upper 30s along the Mohawk Trail in Berkshire County and western Franklin County. Sunshine starts the day here tomorrow, and then some thin clouds roll in for the afternoon. But it's a fair weather day. These clouds are going to be fairly thin, so no overcast. So nice day. High temperatures cooler tomorrow. We go from a high in the low 80s today to low 70s and even upper 60s here tomorrow afternoon. We'll track the weekend's weather in its entirety on 22 News at 5.
Well, spooky season is finally here, and the ghouls and goblins are ready and waiting in Agawam. Fright Fest opens tomorrow at Six Flags. The annual terrifying celebration will have creatures lurking through the fog and crawling out of the shadows of the park. It runs this weekend through the second weekend of November. There are 5 haunted mazes, 7 scare zones, live shows, and even a kids' boo fest during the day. You can buy your tickets online, still discounted before opening day. Happening tonight at the Big E, Grammy Award-winning artist Big Boy will be performing, and the best part, it's completely free. Big Boy of Outkast is teaming up with DJ Michi to fill in for TLC, who had to cancel their performance earlier in the week due to unforeseen circumstances. The show will take place at the Big E Arena, and admission, once again, is free. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, we'll take a look at why State Treasurer Deborah Goldberg is dropping her appeal of Shannon O'Brien's reinstatement of chairwoman of the Cannabis Control Commission. Plus, as part of National MIA Recognition Day, we'll share how one local town is honoring those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country. And we'll have the latest on a patient of Shriners Children in New England receiving a life-changing procedure after losing her foot at just 11 years old. Brian.
Traffic is running a little slow for this time of day. It could be the Big E. It could just be Friday and getting into or out of town. You can see here slow going in downtown Springfield on I-91 and 291. And there's also some slow moving traffic here on Route 5 near the South End Bridge and on Route 57 near the South End Bridge. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, traffic moving along fine. Weather looks bright, maybe a little brisk at times, so we'll track it on 22 News at 5.
All weekend long, we have updates at wwlp.com, always on the free 22 News app. And if you haven't already, download 22 News Plus. You can watch our newscasts live and for free there. We'll see you tonight, starting at 5.